Away. 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 Hello. World. My name's Super User. I'm your favorite lemon lime flavored robot. What's that? Hello. How have we been? How did everybody survive the week? Good job, Sailor. You made it to Friday. Did you guys do good? Did you go touch some grass? I touched grass. Did you see on my Twitter? I posted a picture as promised. How do I know I'm your favorite lemon lime robot? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You did see the grass. You're proud of me. Thank you. Thank you. You're worrying about that? Well, don't. It's easy. Just don't. Okay? There's no brain chip in your head that tells me who's your favorite lemon lime flavored robot. There's not. Don't worry about that. No, you know, no, I promise there's no brain chip. It's simple, really. I'm the only lemon lime robot out there. So there's no brain chip to worry about. Don't worry about it. There's nothing in your head that wasn't there initially. There's nothing in your head that appeared there when you followed my channel. No, what? That's ridiculous. What are you talking about? What else does this brain chip not tell you? It doesn't tell me about how stinky you are or anything of that sort. Don't worry about it. It's just a normal non-existent brain chip. Smile. Hi. Hello. How's everybody doing? I slept in, cause my brain is fundamentally broken. Yay! I woke up at 5 p.m. today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Haha. Ha. It's fine. Another thing not to worry about. It's all good. It's fine. Okay? I just ate breakfast, which is to say 2 slices of toast with cheese on them. Lovely breakfast, the most important meal of the day at 7 p.m. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, okay? How's everybody's week been, huh? Did you have some fun? Did you eat good food? Because I didn't. I've been waiting for my favorite takeout place to open up again, and they haven't, so I didn't. I've just been getting by on whatever the fuck food I have at home. Oh my god, is that Super Yuzu? Oh my god, is that Jersey Beezy? Good morning. Hi. How are you? Week has been hell. You're so happy it's the weekend. Congratulations, Sailor. You made it to Friday. Good job. I'm proud of you. I hope your weekend is more relaxed. I got D&D tomorrow. I made a new character for it. I need help. Hey. Anybody in here know how to draw furries? Anybody in here know how to draw furries? Cause my new character is a tabaxi, is a tiger tabaxi, and I don't know how to draw that. I need help. Help me. Help me. Please. These are your sleepy and incorrigible. Whatever that means. Or however you pronounce that. Get out of bed, sleepyhead. Study warrior cat. You're so right. I have to return to my origins. I have to... But the thing is, Tiger is cat, but Tiger is not cat, right? If I just draw a cat, which I can, by the way, because those are easy to trace. It's not gonna be a tiger, it's gonna be a cat. It needs to be a tiger. Fuck. I don't know how to draw furries. I remember I tried drawing a furry on stream once when I made my other D&D character who was a gnoll, a hyena. And I just traced that shit. I just took pictures of hyenas and traced that. But tigers are too fluffy. There's too much going on a tiger to trace. I've tried many times and they all end up looking like shit. So I need help. Tigers do have a specific kind of face. They do. They're pentagon shape, like America. Yes, definite. Whatever. We're back with Paranormasight. I don't really remember what happened. I know there's the murderer, who's unfortunately the sexy janitor, and he threatened to kill hundreds of people if we don't catch him by sundown. So we gotta catch him, and also we are a schoolgirl, a cop, and a hot MILF. Yes. The schoolgirl has a friend who's a psychic, and also she has a curse stone, which kills by falling damage. The cop has a friend who's another cop, who I think should have gay sex. And the cop has a bunch of curse stones, because apparently he's immune to the influence and I can't make him kill people. And the MILF is, first of all, sexy, and second of all, has a friend who's a private detective who's a bit silly. And she has a curse stone that kills by burning. Yes. Okay. We're up to date, right? Everybody understands what's going on? If not, shut the fuck up, okay? We're getting into it. We're gonna play. I'm gonna play the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So we can be the girls or the cops. The cops are just meeting the MILF. So let's be the cops. I want to meet the MILF. Haruhi and Richter, that's the MILF and her friend, visit Michio's home, who's a girl who supposedly killed herself, but it turns out it wasn't suicide. She got hit by a car, most likely, having determined her to be a key player in the unresolved kidnapping case from a year before. As the complicated story begins to unravel, they encounter two men. The cops. Oh, we're the MILF. Okay. Yay! MILF time! MILF time! And the MILF's crazy. So you know it's awesome. Near the Shiraishi household. Ooh! Oh yeah, and Richter and Ario went to school together. Right. Also, I'm sorry if I bumped the mic by accident. I'm not used to where it is now, so if I move my head or something, I might bump into it. I'm sorry. Live with it. This music's fun. Ma'am, allow me to introduce one of our country's most elite detectives. The name's Jun Ario. I'd hardly call myself elite, but either way, it's nice to meet you. I still think these two should fuck, and I also think these two should fuck. Like, these two fucking, it wouldn't fix her, but it would help. And these two fucking, it would help him. It would fix him, I think. Being a MILF makes you a little insane, it's okay. Well, also her son being kidnapped and murdered, you know, but mostly being a MILF. The insane ones are always the best, so true. This game, once again, full of insane women. This here's the brilliant Chief Inspector Tsutsumi. And yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks. Wow, what does that mean? Wow, okay. Sometimes I really don't know if you're complimenting me or putting me down. So, you two are detectives? This is my client, Mrs. Haruhi Shigima. Her father's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners. A big wig named Shigima. Boss, you know of this guy? Shit, I've heard the name, but you know I don't keep track of who's who in the upper echelons. There's no need to worry, I am my own person after all, and my father has nothing to do with any of this. Oh, she hates her dad. So true, bestie. Ooh, did you hear that, boss? Looks like you're getting off easy again this time. Getting off easy? What did he mean by that? Don't make it sound like I'm involved in some shady business. It ain't like that. You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives. How rare. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find any dull cops here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile. That's our motto. Haha, ACAB. How lovely. Keep it up. Just hold on one second. This is the first time I'm hearing of that. Well, you're right about them not being your typical detectives. They're fucked up and gay. Oh. Wow, he's so close. Cover them up, slut! Seems they were acquainted, but also like they haven't talked in a long time. I guess knowing how to deal with cops is also part of an investigator's job. Not quite. The two of us used to be comrades, is all. Comrades? Like, communists? That's right! Richter used to be part of the police force himself. He quit a few years ago to go solo. Is that so? You should give it a try, Ario. There's more freedom in working as a private investigator. I can't say much for the quality of life, though. It's been 2 years, right? I hadn't heard of you since you quit. I didn't think your business would last, but here you are. You sure you don't want to return to the forest? We'd take you back with open arms. What, to sit on my ass and watch the birds fly? I'll take a pass. I don't belong in that world. I'm not a pig. I don't go oink oink. Oh my god, they're old lovers! You're so right! Holy shit, it's all coming together! Thank you, Sean. Okay, so, the character chart as we have it right now. Richter and Ario. Public needs you. I need you. Nah, you don't. This is my calling. The police will manage just fine without me. Richter's moved on, but he hasn't. The relationship with the boss is just physical. He's still in love with Richter. Holy shit. I'll keep on tying up all your loose ends, saving the little birdies you abandoned. Wow. Also, this music's really good. The lore! The gay lore! I thought we might cause trouble in the middle of standing in the middle of the street like this, but so far we haven't drawn attention. And again, that might just be because nobody wants to get involved with the case. What do you have to say about that? A young and energetic detective, he seems to have a strong sense of justice. If my son had the chance to grow older, perhaps he would have become an officer just like him. What do you have to say for yourself? What brings you here, Richter? You on a case, or just here to see me? That's right, I'm picking up the police's slack. Ooh! Get his ass! I just remembered the kidnapping and murder case from last year. Oh, I remember now! You're that Haruo Shigima from the kidnapping case! Huh? Did I miss something? Don't be an idiot, it was the case where Munesada Shigima's grandson was kidnapped. Which must have been your son, ma'am. Indeed, the story was suppressed by the news. In the end, it was considered a huge failure on the police department's part. Most of the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case. Any investigation carried out afterwards turned up nothing at all, which is why I'm now on the job. So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So your findings have brought you to this place, then? That's right, an individual connected to the case used to live around here. Used to? That's right, as of last week, they're deceased. We'd hoped to talk to the family. No one was home when I checked last time, so we figured we'd try again. Interesting. It sure doesn't look good on the police to be mishandling cases like these. If there really was a culprit, it should be our responsibility to bring them to justice. Well, I do consider the police my people. I do also like to oink around and roll in the mud like a pig. So you consider the blame to be shared. You've got a stern side as well, I see. What do you have to say for yourself? He seems like he's got a lot of experience working the streets. Are you calling him a whore? Oh my god. Most of the officers I know are the bureaucratic desk jockey types. The contrast is rather striking. And by the way, ma'am, this might be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you. You are insane, right? And that is? Do you happen to know anything about the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou? Sorry, Chief, but that's hardly. With all due respect, investigator, I think my question was addressed to the lady. Oh my god, he's gonna break them up. If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything? Don't talk to the cops! Never talk to the cops, even if you're one of them. Can't say I know much. Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for the intrusion. He knows. He knows we have one. He can sense it. No, he can't, but he knows. Come to think of it, I heard some things about this area last night. Something about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white loitering around. I wonder who that is. Wait a second. I assumed they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I won't argue that I'm strange and conspicuously dressed in white. And as it turns out, I was out here last night to conduct my investigation. And I was also being gay. Did you run into anything strange or out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary? I guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. You were asking about curses just now. Why would a public servant be interested in the occult? That's just his special interest, don't worry about it. Boss, Richter's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what you know. I can't promise I'll be of any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you got to say. Something is happening in Honjo, isn't there? It must be something big if they've got you head office guys on it. Well, I guess it's alright. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Like talking to Ario's ex-boyfriend. Thank you, boss. Stop! You're hurting him! Stop! Listen closely to what we're about to say, Richter. So by using curses to commit murders, these people collect soul dregs to perform the rite of resurrection. And these curse stones are somehow connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's a tough story to swallow, but I don't see a reason to doubt you either. I like when he makes this face. We figured the strange occurrences happening around here recently are connected to these curses. To get the situation under control, we've been searching for the curse bearers to confiscate their cursed stones. Do you have any information that might help us? Oh, you know, just that the MILF I've been fucking has one of those. Don't worry about that, though. Oh, they get it from each other. These are the faces they make when they used to smooch. I see. That's tough. I never expected curses and other mumbo-jumbo to play into this all. Mumbo-jumbo? One of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers. But if we're talking shady characters... There was this middle-aged fellow I saw on South Varigasui Street. He had an average build. He was anxious, like he was searching for prey. Boss, what do you think? Well, considering the location, it could have been Hideki Araishi. Who's that? Oh, that's the researcher who came up with the Rite of Resurrection, and we've confiscated his stone. Yes. We already got his curse stone. Impressive! You two are working quick. Did you see anything else? Like a woman with a stone that's able to set fire to people who carry fire on them? Not that I can remember. That's a shame. Okay, I guess I keep talking to them. If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a curse stone, it'd be a huge help if you let us know. Absolutely, I'll let you know if I find anything. Christ! My breakfast. It's doing things inside of me. Richter, perhaps you could lend a hand on our case too. There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty, no? Take it easy. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm busy enough with this case. The faith of my clients is what keeps me afloat. I have to prioritize requests by the order in which they come, and also I have to JoJo pose whenever I can. I see. Well, can't say that's not fair. He rejected him. He rejected him. Wow, the drama. What do you need a private investigator for anyway? The cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw at the job. Hey, why do they keep putting Michael Jackson in anime things? Good question. They had Michael Jackson Yakuza too. He's haunting me. Yeah, exactly. There's this game, and Yakuza, and Demon Slayer. That's 3 whole nickels. I'm sure there's more Michael Jackson instances in anime, I just can't remember. But he's out there. I guess I just like him. True, but this isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here. Hee hee! Huh? By the way, that reminds me, Richter. What happened to the dildos that I lent you when we were dating? What happened to my dildo collection, Richter? Yes? You said the person who used to live here died last week. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance. You knew? I thought so. It seems like we're here for the same reason then. Seriously? Michio was involved with curses and magic? Strictly speaking, the curse part isn't our concern. We're looking into Yoshimi's case. Yoshimi? Oh right, Hajime Yoshimi's. Right, we're looking for his fiancée who's really hot! That's right, he died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it. I heard. It was the most unfortunate loss. Especially considering we used to have really good threesomes with him. There's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on, let's focus on Michio for a second. You think she had something to do with the kidnapping? Talk about unforeseen developments. Exchanging information should prove mutually beneficial. I'll tell you what I know, but in turn, I want the full scoop on your findings concerning Michio. Sure, to tell you the truth. What do we know about Michio at this point? What? You believe Michio's ghost is the one who killed Mr. Jonoichi? Right. That's a whole can of worms that I forgot about. So he wasn't just mumbling nonsense? I mean, we hadn't fully confirmed anything yet. But the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we found point in that direction. Testimony? You mean from those, psychic high schoolers? Didn't they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself? Yeah, she got hit by a car. Truck. Love it when MJ gets mad. Like in Spider-Man! Wait, if that's all true, then... Did you figure something out? Kankichiro Iwai! Whoever I like this face. Whatever that is. Is this supposed to mean something to me? Huh? Kankichiro Iwai! He'll be the next... Do I know who that is? Kankichiro Iwai. Common law husband of Michio Shiraishi's mother. Okay, cause he sucked. So Michio's ghost would kill him also. That makes sense. They said eek! I still really like this pose. There's some nice motion in it, like the way his body turns. It's really nice. And the face is also good. It's a good pose. You have to open the door to the Shiraishi's house. We need to look inside. Hey, what's gotten into you? Besides my dick. Sorry. I'm sorry. Boss. I'm sure landlord would give us the key if we asked. Screw that! You know how long that could take? We can ask for permission later. Oh, he's off to break and enter. Richter? Hey, Richter, calm down. We can't just... I like it because he's sticking his ass out. Be for real? Okay, maybe so, but there's still a nice sense of movement to it. You know, him sticking his ass out has a nice dynamic to it. You tell me I can't appreciate it from an artistic standpoint just because his ass is out? Huh? Shut the fuck up. Take that, shutty door. That's how you do it. He's breaking and entering. Richter, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. Everyone, come quick! Look at this! It's a corpse! Oh, it really is. Jesus, there's candles. What the hell? Ah! Eek! Whoa, what's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here. Whoa, could that be Michio's dad? Nah, he's her stepdad at best, if that. It's got to be the body of Kankichi or Iwai. There's no doubt about this. About it, this man's a goner. He's gotten real messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Ario, did you find Jonichi's body in the same state? Now that you mention it, they're both in the Family Guy death pose. It looked as though Kohei Junoichi had died from a number of heavy blows. What are you suggesting, investigator? It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive! She used the power of the curses to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous! You're suggesting she actually revived? It's got to be that, and if she's alive, then... Oh, it's a murderer! Oh? My apologies for interrupting. I know we've just arrived at an interesting plot point. But do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? I don't. Again, to begin with, I don't believe in ghosts. Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? Okay, maybe let me come to my own conclusion. I was gonna say that. I was just waiting for this fucking plot point to play out. And now it looks like I just... Like, he said it first and I was like, guys, what if she never died? Fuck! He's making me look stupid! But seeing as you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? Well, okay, maybe not the whole truth. But I had noticed that she probably hadn't died. Again, I don't believe in ghosts. Okay, maybe he's making me look even more stupid by insinuating that I should know the whole truth. This motherfucker. You're like, bitch, it was my idea first. Let me get a word in. Exactly, motherfucker. And so, I would have you answer me a question. Oh no. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Huh? I just want to see when 8 o'clock was. This morning. So that's after the night, after everyone at night had died. Let me save. I want to look at the story chart so I can know when 8 a.m. was and where people were at 8 a.m. But I don't want to have to restart this chapter. Do we have a timeline in the files? No. One week ago, full-bloody blunt force trauma in an alley off South Warigesui Street. Patient condition of the body suggests suicide, although the death could theoretically have resulted from a traffic accident. I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's think. The two men who died, right? The teacher who was blackmailing her and her stepfather both looked like they died from a bunch of heavy impacts. Not fall damage? Where's the people? Yeah, but how did he die? What's the cause of death? Is it falling? Or is it a bunch of heavy impacts? Because falling is, Yako? Nope, fuck, is where was that? Where was that? Where was the thing with oh, right here. Because Yako has this one, and the Fool's Procession kills by falling. If it's like a bunch of impacts, seems to me like it might be the taiko. Right? Because it's a drum, and drums are a lot of impacts, and we don't know who has this one yet. Right? So, Tsugaru, the taiko of Tsugaru. Midoricho. Huh? Maybe she wasn't Midoricho because she has that curse stone? Huh? Is that anything? Wherever Midoricho is. Midoricho Park, huh? 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 Because she probably wasn't at home because she killed the guy at night, is what they said. And the teacher died at night also. So 8 a.m. I don't know. Midoricho Park. I see. So that's what you think. Oh no! He's calling me stupid! Let's take a moment to reconsider what you know and choose again, shall we? Fuck. Okay, fine. Shit, fine, okay. Fine. You heard that? What's happening? You honking on the horn? Honk honk? It's like we're in New York City here. Well, I think the cops and the girls were at the school at 8, right? So we would have seen her if she was there, right? And this is where Yako lives, so I don't see why she would be there. Though I guess they were friends. I don't know. This is the bridge overlooking the river. That's the river where the dead body was found in the Nijima murders 20 years ago. In the gardens? Because that's where the cop who was good to Michio died. So maybe she was investigating it? Is that anything? This is where the fucking what's his name? The cop with the hot fiance died. And he was helping her because he was in the juvenile division and she liked him. Not like that, she thought he was cool. Is this anything? Storyteller? Fuck. Shit! Shit! I'm stupid! Shit! I don't see why she would still be at her house at 8 if she killed her stepfather at night. I don't know what this bridge's deal is. This is South Warigesui Street is where the soap company is. She's not at the park. That's a bridge. And this is the MILF's house. And Kinshibori Park is where the canal stone is. I can't be goth in this one. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'll switch models. Why not? I'll be goth for you. Why not? Hi. There you go. Just for you. BZ, do you know where Michio Shiraishi was at 8 o'clock this morning? I I wish I could look at the story chart. Man. Maybe she was at school to see people find the dead body of the teacher. Huh? Nope. Reconsider what I know. What do I know? What do I know? Was there anyone else who she would want to kill? Good head on her shoulders, blah blah. Long friendship. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. This is not helpful. Okay, she died off South Warigesui Street, so maybe she was by South Warigesui Street. Huh? By the soap? Is that anything? Come on! Hey, can you give me a hint? Can you give me a hint? Help a bitch out? Shit. Maybe she was looking at Yako, her good old friend. Oh. I see, very well. Congratulations, you are correct. Congratulations, it just took you like 6 tries. Why didn't Yaku notice her then? Because Yaku was there at 8, right? She got up and met up with, what's her name, Mio? Interesting. You got it wrong 4 times. Shut up. Man. Hey, man, come on. You don't have to rub it in, okay? Listen, you didn't make, it's been a while since I played the game, okay? Am I okay? No! He's calling me stupid. What do you mean 4 times? Did you know? Huh? Did you? Shut the fuck up. Asshole. I think all my guesses were perfectly valid. Just as valid as her going to see her old friend. You know, revisiting the place where she died. That's what ghosts do. You know, looking into the death of her cop friend. That's valid. Being at school to see the dead body of the guy she killed. That's what ghosts do. And I forget what the other one was, but you know. That's valid. I think all my choices were perfectly reasonable. That's what I think. So shut the fuck up. It may have been easier to reach that conclusion had you considered the cause of death. You got hit by a car? What? Huh? What? I still don't think she got hit by a car. They just think she got hit by a car. Because she died from what looked like fall damage. So I say it's fall damage and she was killed by the curse echo. Except they've been saying that the curse echoes weren't there before that night. So she couldn't have died because that was a week ago. Nah? Nah? What do you mean her cause of death? Got hit by a car. On South Warigesui Street. Let's get back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time. You've ruined my fucking day is what you have. Come on. I don't know anything. I know less now. Motherfucker. What? So you really think Michio Shiraishi is still alive? In fact, she was at her friend Yako's house at 8. Just think it through and it all becomes obvious. It tracks, but... do you really think that girl could have managed all of this? First of all, Ario, go report this to HQ. Understood, I'll get on it right away. Can we? Yeah, I wanted to get a look at this. I'll start investigating this place. It sure isn't lacking in stuff that needs a looking at. There's a bunch of photos of the same person pasted on the wall over there. That's Fumichika Nejima, the guy from the Nejima murders. I know that face. This guy. And where's the, here. Maybe it's a red herring. Maybe he's not actually the fucked up evil murderer. Maybe he's just a sexy, pathetic man who left. Who happened to run away just as people started suspecting him. Yeah. I'm delusional. Huh? Whoa now, hold on. These photos. These are all of Fumichika Nejima. Gross! Really? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Yeah, you're the one who found the dead body. It's just a red herring, right? Right? I'm not crazy. They're just trying to lead us to him, and it's actually somebody else, right? They wouldn't put a man that sexy in front of me and yank him away like that, right? Not like they haven't done it 15 times in this game. Ugh. Oh, there's even more pasted up over there. These are all cutouts from newspapers and magazines about the Nejima murders. I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking around. Oh, we can't look at the dead body? Oh, we can't move the camera at all, huh? Okay, well, sliding door. This sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame. Old books. Ugh. I mean, it looks like somebody was doing a ritual here, right? There are old books scattered everywhere. I wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue to look around. Floor. It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. Clearly some kind of ritual. Are you stupid? They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. There you go! Most of the time they're useless imitations, though. I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my, who knew the Chief Inspector was such an expert on the occult? I just chanced upon that information. That girl with the spirit sense we mentioned, she's pretty informed on the subject. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic in this place. Pretty absurd if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all. Haha, dead serious. Get it? Cause there's a dead body? Okay. So they needed a sacrifice, I'd assume. Looks like the things right around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual, or whatever it was, something he attempted up to recently. He? You're saying he attempted it? Many of the neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. You think Iwai was the one chanting? Hard to say, it could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. Look for these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is they were trying to do. Okay, look at the books again. Okay, never mind. A drawer. This drawer is really old. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I look inside? Huh? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right, Ario isn't here, so let me take a look at it. It's a dildo! Oh, there's just clothes in here. Not much variety either. Can't say they were big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find a kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky. I see, thank you anyway. Window. With the window and storm shutter closed? No light gets in here at all. It's pitch black. Neighbors mentioned they started to keep the house shut like this not long ago. So I guess they fell into some kind of weird cult or belief or whatever. Newspaper cutouts. Look at these. Pictures of Fumichika Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what the intent was. You think the Shiraichis are somehow connected to Nejima's curse? Whatever. Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. Do you think he might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He announced that from sundown today, he'll be going on a killing spree. Eek! Oh dear. There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Nejima murders either. She was the one who found the rotting hand in the river all that time ago. You don't say. That's right, we talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light. You don't say! You were the kid from back then! You are really brave, you did a great deed. Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. So you two have met before, fancy that. Wow, everybody's connected here. I've been worried that Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole is quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That asshole, I wonder who put the idea into his head. And now he's got the one-sided read too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? And with that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, the man's gone and threatened to kill my daughter, who I don't even know where she lives now. Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. The fucker wants to get us all antsy. He's a fuck! He's a fuck! When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, if Iwai and Fumichika Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location. Let's hope so. It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'd ever erase this from my mind. Don't worry, Richter. You're quite the spectacle yourself. You see how she's crazy? She doesn't fucking care. Stumbling upon this shit and she's like, haha, oh Richter, you're the weirdo here. She's insane. Do you mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal? These aren't just cut from publications. They even snapped a number of shots of their own. They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures? Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed. The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Nejima. He might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. The opposite? What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? But then... Interesting. There are candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? Ah, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we have to leave everything as it is. All of us can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. Fucking cops. Alright. Is that it? Only the corpse left? Alright. Corpse. There's something around to confirm his identity, but by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai. You've seen him before? I heard he had a criminal record, so I assumed he wouldn't have held a respectable occupation. Is this what a curse does to a person? Ma'am, it'd be better not to look so closely. She's fine. See? She's crazy! You see? It's amazing. She's crazy! Cruel is what it is. Alright, well. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through it if I wore gloves? Well, it's not like I am any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Wow! Richter's multilingual! Thank you. Huh. This seems to be a book on Western black magic. The same runes are written here, alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. I suppose you call these grimoires. It's all a bunch of nonsense if you ask me, though. You think this Iwai guy was studying them, perhaps to perform some kind of ritual? Then why is he dead? Clearly somebody did the ritual to him, right? Otherwise, why would he be dead? What kind of ritual ends with you dead? There are a bunch of handwritten notes besides the grimoires. Whoever it was, they were serious about this. Iwai doesn't look the type to be into this stuff, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps was trying to become young again. Weird. This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrection? Like, the right? I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons. What is it? This looks like a journal. It's probably Iwai's. A journal? His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone. What do you mean? Oh wow, now this is something. What is it? What did he write? This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So this Kankichi or Iwai fellow, he'd been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. So he was into black magic from the start? He believed if he could learn to successfully perform the spell, he could then use it to earn a fortune. To tell you the truth, it seems he was already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire. You don't say. This is starting to sound kind of familiar. Is it? But first, let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. It seems that Nejima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. Oh shit, they're prison buddies. What? That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not coincident, it seems like Iwai took an interest in the Nejima murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. You might even say he worshipped the man. Oh, he's a fanboy. Worship? Nejima of all people? This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. Iwai had been collecting these photos ever since that time. Weird. And since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as Nejima, he made sure to get in contact. This is a lot. It really fucking is. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of Nejima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we've ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection? To be honest, it's a shock to me too. For years, we've been searching our heads. We've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Nejima murders. He was trying to do rituals? Yup, it's been a mystery to us all from the very start. Whoa now, wait just 1 minute. Do you think? No way, are you saying? That's right, the murders might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. We're mixing Western magic into this now? I thought this was just Eastern magic. Oh god. There's so much happening. I feel like I should have been taking notes for this shit. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by Nejima. You've gotta be kidding me. So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for black magic? That's what the evidence suggests. However, Nejima tried to do some type of resurrection ritual, but Iwai had different motives. Chief Inspector, you might think this is all the stuff of fantasy, but that doesn't refute that Nejima and Iwai were both acting in earnest. Nejima wanted to resurrect somebody? Who would he want to resurrect? This is batshit insane. You're telling me that Najab did all this for some hokey-pokey resurrection? Shit, resurrection! That means there must have been someone Nejima wanted to bring back to life. Yeah, no shit, that's what I just said. See, this time I'm smart! Ugh, damn, that's it. That has to be it. Fucking hell, it all makes sense now. Enlighten me? What? What is it? So, about the Nejima murders. There's some information that's been kept from the public. Go on. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. A baby? It was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. Called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. So, was Nejima the father? Told us he found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned? I've heard of parents threatening to leave their child on a bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. You've heard of what now? That's concerning? I suppose there are those cases with the dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers, so it's not without precedent. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. There's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind. And it's starting to sound more likely now? Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Many believe Nejima is guilty of more crimes than what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah, I remember all of that. Couldn't you do a DNA test on the baby? Or is that pre that? Because I guess this is the 80s, so that would have been the 60s. Was DNA testing around in the 60s? Probably not. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Goodness. That's horrific. Oh, that's horrific, but this isn't. Interesting. We're learning more about her psyche. He killed her and dismembered her body. We thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from inside of her. Don't misunderstand me. This is all speculation on top of more speculation here. But I, for one, never believed that man would just take in a baby he found on our bridge. You think DNA was discovered in the 60s, so they definitely didn't have DNA testing back then to figure out if the baby was related to the murderer. That makes sense. I'm feeling sick. It's very interesting that this is where she's like, I want to throw up. But we're standing right in front of a dead body. Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear. Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. And this whole resurrection magic has come into play. We should consider the possibility it was his child. That maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. Her. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. Does anyone Nejima want to resurrect? A deceased wife is as good a guess as any. The fact that he obtained a curse stone suggests he has an interest in the rite of resurrection. Damn, you're right, and here I was thinking that he was only after the curse's power to massacre. It was the 50s, but you feel a little proud for being close. You were closer than me. I had no fucking idea. Okay, I wonder if any of the women that we know are 20-ish, right? Because the murders were 20 years ago. Were they? The Nejima murders. The Neji, they're not on here. The Nejima murders. The Nejima murders. 2 decades. Over 2 decades. So, 20-ish. Nejima was 36, so he will be 56 now. That's good to know, I guess. Jesus, this is graphic. I'm just skimming through it, but wow. Jesus. Okay. This is... She has a junior college degree, so she's probably around 20. That being said, I think she's Tsumi's daughter, is what I'm thinking. Rather than Nejima's. I don't know why, it's just speculation, right? I'm just guessing, because she lives alone. And she's about the right age. And he's divorced and has no contact with his daughter. So, Oh, also, and because he said the same spirit sense thing as she did with the alcohol comparison. That's why. Right. She's too old. He's dead. We don't know how old she is. Do we know how old you are? Nope. All these schoolgirls are too young. University students. It's the right age. That's too old. We have two suspects. Her and her. And maybe the fiance. Maybe the fiance. Interesting. Chief Inspector. Yeah? What happened to the child? Oh. Maybe the child died. We don't know. Two of them. Two suspects. Let a birth registration on file. Best they could do was find the girl some suitable foster parents. Decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. Well, I'm glad she was taken care of. Foster parents. I still think she's the cop's daughter. So... we don't know anything about her yet. Except that she's hot. No, she's just a girl boss. I feel like it's probably not the fiance. I don't know why. But it doesn't feel like it's her either. She's not weird enough, right? She's just a little bit freakish. She's not weird enough. That makes sense? Okay, now what? Oh, more books. Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in EY's journal. We know EY had managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to advice he got from his idol Nejima while in prison. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick. Right, he thought he could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenation magic. Correct. Turns out someone him gave him the idea. You hear that? Someone him gave him the idea. And get this, it's a soap company. Yeah, baby! Whoa! 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 You didn't hear my voice crack just now. You absolutely did not. Hell yeah! It's a soap company. Yeah! Of course they want people to look younger, cause it's soap. They want the cash in on the anti-aging shit. Woo! Hell yeah! Woo! I'm so smart. Was the one and only queen and chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori, who's also apparently a witch. Wait, the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps? So that's where this leads. Here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Oh. I see. Her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived. That's why her simp is after the right. And she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. Magic, rituals, and rites. She'll use whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection, the restoration of youth, and the like. So she would even throw her money at the occult. The places greed will take you. Well then, that brings us to Hideki Araishi. Ooh. She presumably funded his research into the rite of resurrection as well. That's what it all points towards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Witch of Hihaku pounced at the rumors of the rite of resurrection. It's starting to sound likely. It might also be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover for her if she becomes young again. Godly powers? What's that all about? Oh, you know, You can ignore that. Either way, I think Iwai took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in to keep a low profile. The Shiraishi family, Michio and her mother, Toshiko, were just his unlucky marks. And this is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, ma'am? Huh? This has something to do with me? Are you saying that? No, you can't mean. Oh! Ow! Michio kidnapped her son for the sacrifice? Cause he married into the family a year ago and her son was kidnapped a year ago. You've realized then. Perhaps. What? Michio Shiraishi's? What? What? Michio Shiraishi's child? My child! My child! Huh? Why is my name not on here? What? Huh? Kankichiro Iwai's magic? What? What? Huh? What? What? I don't... Huh? That's the soap lady. This is Michio's mom. That's Michio. That's her stepdad. And that's the murderer. Kankichiro Iwai's magic was a child? Nope. Man, please calm down. Iwai moved in with his Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but that meant extracting the life force from someone young. How was I supposed to say that with those words? I knew what you wanted. How was I supposed to say that? I couldn't say my child was a sacrifice. Huh? Oh, his living sacrifice was a child. Can I redo that? Can I redo that? Listen, I'll save scum. Iwai's living sacrifice was a child. Kankichiro Iwai's living sacrifice was a child. There we go. That's exactly it. Iwai moved in with the Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but that meant extracting the life force from someone young. Oh, no, of course. That awful man. So it was Iwai, this man. Iwai worshipped Nejima, so he must have despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time? Fuck! You got it. Iwai kidnapped Haruhi Shigima's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone. That's a lot of birds. Oh, ma'am. You're telling me then that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child? Ha? Ha ha? I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. You must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses and then kidnapped him on his way back home. That man, he took Shuichi. Ha. Ugh. She's gonna like pass out. Ma'am, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. You don't understand. Look at her. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. This isn't a joke. I wouldn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices. What a stupid, stupid idea from a stupid little man. Get his ass. Okay, man, let's just take a minute to breathe. Why don't we go get some fresh air? I can't believe this. This is, ugh, MILF moment. Truly. Wow. Ma'am. Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. She's gonna freak. But before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in this journal. Oh? UI got in contact with Nejima last year after Nejima was released on parole. Provided him with accommodation and financial support. Is that so? Managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in. Damn it. Anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraishis, it seems most went to Nejima instead. If Nejima's lurking around anywhere at the moment, it's probably in that hideout. Did he write where it is? Unfortunately, no, not that I can tell. It seems Michiyo knew where it was, but she's fucking a ghost. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up, among other things. What good is that information? The girl's already dead! Wait, no, she's alive! That's right, Michiyo Shiraishi is alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout, too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going, the lady's not well. Wow. We've learned a lot. So basically everything we already know, right? Yeah. So that's facts now. It might have been speculation, but I suppose it's facts. Embargo on the press that condemning the cause of public outcry. Infuriated Kankichira had Toshiko perform the sacrifice ritual by threatening to kill Michiyo if she refused. Toshiko killed Shuichi in his sleep, but the spell failed, for which Kankichira blamed her. Michiyo dumped the boy's body in a nearby river. Tiny cars, blah blah. Damn. That's fucked up. We're at the bridge again! Hey, this is where I found that hand. Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. We managed to solve the kidnapping case, but by pure luck here. You're right, but Richter? I'm gonna freak. I feel grateful towards Michiyo. Yeah, because she killed the dude who kidnapped your son. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that too. She looks really sexy like this. But it's for something else. If Michiyo is the one killing all these people, she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. Soul dregs, I mean. Hey, Richter? Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima is planning to cause a massacre to collect soul dregs, then all the better. I won't give up on resurrection. Ooh, she's insane! Rawr! Ma'am, okay. Jeez. So, I'm counting on you. Wow, ma'am! Wow, ma'am! Wow, ma'am. Certified MILF moment. Holy shit. Anyways, let's be some high school girls. The Rite of Resurrection is the inception of this whole affair. Yako and Mio decide to confront the man responsible for spreading rumors of it in the first place, Hideki Araishi. They find him at his frequent stomping grounds, the Kuro Kikyo Cafe. Right, I'm gonna take a quick BRB to get a cereal bar in me, probably pee and refill my water, and then we'll keep playing. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey gang, I'm back. Actually, I'm gonna stop being goth. There you go. I'm back, and I'm green. It's not easy being green. Oh yeah, let's just let's just keep going. How's your real bar? Because I was feeling hungry. Hungry. Anyways, that was a really long scene. We'll see how long this one is. You know, depending on when I call it. Welcome back. Thank you. Did you miss me? Oh, my dog. That's my shoe. Bird, bird, bird. Give me that bird. Give me that. Give me that. Fucking hell. You know, normally you'd be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. Fucked up rules, but okay. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. We know, it'll be okay. So, what did you want to ask me? Can I have that bird? No, let me. Oh, thank God. Give me this. Mockingbird 8. Oh my God. Sparing Sparrow Bros. Oh my God. These are amazing. So this. Inside. A cafe. I've never been to one before. How exciting! It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but oh yeah, it's the 80s. Wow, a cafe! That's weird. That school rules don't allow students inside of cafes? Wow. Okay, well. About my curse stone. Yako, if you would. Right, I wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, a curse stone! An Okame mask, that must mean the Fool's Procession. You two were at the school last night? Damn! There of all places! Yako, you're one of them? You're a curse bearer! Please calm down, Mr. Ariishi. Your reaction is too intense, it's kind of scaring me. Sorry about that, I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it you wanted to know about your curse stone? What would be the best way to approach this? Flatter him. It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these curse stones. Be less obvious about it, bitch. Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well-versed in this matter. You're the only one we can count on, Mr. Ariishi. Won't you help us, please? Oh, am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to ask. It worked. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and Seven Mysteries curse stones happening now? Oh, taking an interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher starting your questioning with your subject's origins. Mr. Ariishi, you're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Why are you afraid? Why? You don't want to be the one to do that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Unmyodo ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that? Something from the occult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case... Why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. Yeah, listen, I trigger a lot of curses. You can't expect me to remember every single one. Come on! Also, hi, Mill. How are you? How was your week? Hehe. Why is it you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. Right. Make something up! You see, we just have such an intellectual curiosity and think it could really help your research. I see, now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about... ask about his research. That's the stuff that he's into. Mio is so cute. I know, right? The little mole and her pin. Then... what does that record of fates that you've been researching say about the rite of resurrection? Doing good, you just got home from a walking holiday where you did so much walking. Damn, you did walking on a walking holiday? That's fucked up. Next you're telling me in a staycation you're staying at home. Holy shit. Good job, Mel, I'm proud of you. I hope you had fun. Oh, I see. That's what you want to know. Allow me first to elucidate you regarding the author of the Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to publish this in a paper. Yeah, okay. The Record of Fates was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled, but little-known onmyoji called Saimon Tsuchi Mikado. This is important stuff. Nothing else? Remember this. Saimon Tsuchi Mikado? I've never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed onmyoji family, but split away to practice forbidden arts in secret, like black magic. He used whatever name was most convenient for illustration, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the Record of Fates. Huh. As brilliant as Seimon was, he was also an eccentric. He delved into researching the Rite of Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family, and eventually found himself in Honjo and Edo. The Record of Fates are the writings Seimon recorded on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote how to perform the rite itself? The Rite of Resurrection makes use of Abe no Seimei's specialty, the Taizan Fukun ritual, a means of communicating with the afterlife. Are we writing this down? Because I'm not. It uses soul dregs to replicate the soul of a dead spirit that has been called. Oh wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place. So the Rite of Resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then, when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the Record of Fates, and there. That's not a lot, but okay. There's no more? What about the 7 mysteries of the Curse Stones? There is nothing written about them in the Record of Fates. The Curse Stones are separate from the Rite of Resurrection. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite. Man, this is so complicated. My brain is too small for this. Huh, that's similar to what Mio said, actually. I'm not reading that, but okay. How are the 7 mysteries related to the rite? Excuse me, Mr. Araishi. What is it, Miss Kurosuzu? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the Rite of Resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. Brain too small. Send help, please. What proof did you have of that? You really know your stuff, but about that. Gacha game currencies, but for curses. So you're saying that I spend money to buy in-game currency that I can use to play a gacha, and the money that I spend is the money that I spend is the people that I kill, and the in-game currency is the soul dregs I collect with that, and the gacha that I pull is the soul that I can resurrect. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Who knew? The Rite of Resurrection? That's just gacha. That was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then. Not exactly, rather, not a complete fabrication. There is a basis for it. And that is, well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple students so passionate about this topic. Thank you! This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the Record of Fates. It was just after Seiman arrived in Honjo. There are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. That's a Whispering Canal! A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. Like the 9 mysteries. You know, the 7 mysteries that are 9 mysteries? That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. I call this tragedy the Honjo Incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is... the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seiman's rite of resurrection? Yeah, that is how the Record of Fates ties everything together. To put it in chronological order, first Seiman brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point, Seiman was likely using a different name. Then, in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. Cool. Does that make sense to everybody? Are you writing this down? So that's how they're connected. Then, if I'm getting this right, the 7 mysteries were basically required to gather the soul dregs necessary for the rite. And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. You are? Yes, the reason for it being the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etched into those who received the curse stones. Resentful memories. Yako, if you really are a curse bearer, and when you obtained your cursed stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Imprinted, like Jacob on a baby. Remember, in Twilight? Oh, I did! Exactly, those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident. Broadly speaking, they involved dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 curse echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries. Thus, gathering resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together, it will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident. So you're saying one person has to collect all the cursed stones to reveal what happened? So what the cop is doing, basically. Huh. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your fool's procession, Yako. Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get, and this guy's just a harmless freak. Okay, Mr. Araishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's procession. Excellent. So basically it's about a woman who died falling from Yagura Tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one then. Not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims of the Honjo incident, that is to say, the 9 curse echoes. One of them is Seiman himself! Or so I suspect. Huh? Seiman was one of the victims at the Honjo incident too? Meaning an Onmyoji as powerful as him also became a curse echo? So he's like for sure the one-sided read, the one that the murderer has, right? Because that one's really powerful. Right, it would make sense the curse stone tied to a curse echo like that would be special. The power of a curse stone is different based on the curse echo? Why are we saying curse so often? Mio! Then maybe with Seiman's curse echo we could... Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing, sorry. Mr. Haraishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Procession makes 4. Of those, the most important are the Foot-Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach, which the cop has both of them. And what are they about? First, the Foot-Washing Mansion. An Onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seiman, I'm afraid. A female Onmyoji who sought the rite of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seimon. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. So, a female Onmyoji, a rival of Seimon, was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This curse echo is from a craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The rite of resurrection! Oh god. Precisely. This man Jinkichi must have been in contact with Seimon. I could just collect all of the memories. Everything will be revealed, and the truth of 7 mysteries will be mine. That is knowledge I desire. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives. They might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measures of my own. What's the trigger for the curse to occur? Another thing. Yes. You never really finished about what the trigger for all of this was. Well, ahem. I don't know. Really? He's stupid. He's just like me. You're not hiding something from us, are you? It has something to do with how you obtained the Record of Fates, right? How did you really get a hold of the Record of Fates? Tell the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Oh, you know, that thing about the murderer who's, like, threatening to kill hundreds of people by sundown? Don't worry about it. Someone left a warning that at sundown today, they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Mr. Arashi, please, tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the Record of Fates by a woman. An elderly woman, perhaps? Who is a CEO for a soaps company? A woman. Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. Okay, that's suspicious. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice. It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the rite of resurrection held within its pages. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month? She specified the time period? I was told that if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. That's so sus, but it has to be like the soaps lady. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence I went public with the Record of Fates. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumping at the news was financial boon for me. Huh? Hihaku? As in Hihaku soaps? Right, I mean, no, that's not important. Just some personal business. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Is there anything else you know? Very well, I'll tell you this much. I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you. What might that be? About Seimon's Record of Fates. There's a sort of continuation to it. Another document called the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, a section written in Seimon's own hand was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Seimon lamented such a calamity taking place. But you said he was one of the people that died in the Honjo incident! What you mean he wrote something after that? What you talking about? That's not how this works, he's dead! He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information is inaccurate? Yeah, 'cause he's dead! If Seimon died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. Unless someone brought him back to life with the rite of resurrection, huh? Oh my god, you really don't get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seimon possessed? Of course not, he could use the rite of Oh! You're telling me Seimon used it on himself? The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Then is it not possible that Seimon himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place? How the you... in advance? What? But... for the rite of resurrection, you need the soul dregs. The soul dregs you get by killing people. And the people who died back then to get the soul dregs were all the people that died in the Honjo incident. And Seimon died in the Honjo incident, so how did he then have the soul dregs before that to do the rite of resurrection beforehand to resurrect himself after he died? But he'd still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died, the 8 others besides Seimon. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dregs? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. You do? Cause I don't. The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Record of Fates, the Yin Scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Seimon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. Blood descendants. It seems that over their long history, the 2 documents became separated, and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Seimon had descendants, so there is someone out there related to him by blood even now? Yes, in fact I've tried to trace the line as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known Onmyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems like the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask her what that voice belonged to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, Seimon himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the rite, yes? Yes, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time but haven't found a single lead. So if you do find out anything about other resentful memories or a Yin Scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? That's the real extent of everything I know. Okay. My head, like, hurts from all this information. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Ha ha ha! That sounds corrupt. But okay. 1 p.m. Wow, time really... When's the sun setting? Hey, what time of year is it? Street. Just any street. We've learned a lot. So, to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the rite of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may have info we want since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle the situation. But even Mr. Haraishi didn't have any leads on where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curse is involved too. Right. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to sleep for a second. Because I want to see if I can order food for dinner. So I'm just checking if my favorite place is open. It's not. Cool. How long is the Pokeball place open? Is it open right now? Hello? Where are you? This is content, right? How long are you open? Oh, you close in 8 minutes. I shouldn't order then, huh? That's not cool. I suppose I won't. Oh well, in that case, if the 2 places I usually order from aren't open anyways, then I'll just order later at a place that's open later. Okay, well, that's a problem solved. There we go. And I'm back. Hehe. About what to do next. So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. Got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Shall we go back to school then? Yeah, that's our point of contact after all. About the Mastermind. Whoever's behind that voice that gave Mr. Araishi the Record of Fates? That must be the Mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. I still think it's the old woman from Soaps. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice. I'm also interested in the female Amyoji who was a rival of Seiman. About the nearby area. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Hmm? Oh, you mean where Michio? Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yako? Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a bit. That's concerning? Just in general? But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. You should! Oh my god! If you feel lightheaded and pass out all of a sudden, you have to go to the doctor. I see. That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. Huh? Hmm? Excuse me, you girls over there. It's him! Yes! 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 He's stupid! Yes! Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? Just some stupid dude. Just some really stupid guy, don't worry about it. I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse zone of the Foot Washing Mansion. Foot Washing Mansion, so you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi? That makes it simple. There's nothing to worry about. I like him. He's stupid. Oh, hey! You're in the driver's seat. Yako? Yes, wait, what? Is he the one who ran Michio over? Cause Yako got like memories. So is he the one that ran her over? Just now, was I doing something? Sorry, Mr. Namigaki, what might be— Michio is Yako. Michio possessed Yako, that's why she was at Yako's house at 8 AM. And that's why Yako has the memories. Guys, I figured it out! She's possessed by a ghost. She's the— It's all coming together. It's all coming together. When the reveal eventually comes, just remember, I called it. I knew it. I'm smart. Sorry, Mr. Amigaki, what might be the matter? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? We're talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. I'm the one who ran her over! Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourselves. And now later is fine, I'll be waiting around Viragoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but you mentioned Michio. What do we do? Go to school first. We have to talk to the cop first. Right? It seems like the responsible thing to do. Sorry, but there's something we've got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. Suspicious? I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Viragoku Bridge if you change your minds. Actually, am I supposed to have figured out that Michio is Yako? And that's why it's embarrassing that it took me 4 tries to figure out that Michio was at Yako's house at 8 a.m. in the morning? Hi, Adia. Yeah, the routes are branching. My brain, the cogs in my brain, they're cranking. Hi, also, how are you? Well, looks like we're back at school, so let's go be the cop. My dog. Hi. What's up? 1 p.m. School? No, where is this? Oh, yes, school. Okay, good. So we can meet up with them. Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? Ooh, this music again. Yes! They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it'd been in an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. The van that hit Michio! That Yutaro hit Michio with? Because apparently he's the one who killed her? And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Oh-ho. So it must be the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. Where's his fiancée? I want to see her. She's hot. The license plate had been removed, though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. And they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. It's nice they got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little wrecked at first, but they were convinced that it'll help the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank him again later. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. Wish I had all that stamina. You've been up for like 24 hours now. By the way, boss, they've confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. So he hit her on purpose? To start it? Because she died a week before this all happened. Or maybe he wants the right of resurrection because he accidentally hit her because he was speeding or something and didn't see her? Interesting. Exactly, which suggests it may have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michio? The first person that comes to mind is Kankichiro Iwai. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Jonoichi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true in that case. And that's why they all look like that's why the two of them have fall damage. Because Michio possesses Yako, and Yako has the curse stone that kills with fall damage. It's all coming together. That's true. In that case, it's quite possible she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for. Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go to for a little talisman? Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michio herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy. You know, don't worry about it, she's just a ghost possessing another girl who's going around killing people. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yaku turn up. I'd rather have him come sooner rather than later, but don't worry, we're on our way. I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Alright, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. They will! I sent them to come! Because I know we need to meet up. See? Just as I said. I'm giving a thumbs up. And we're back at school, baby. We're traveling all over this fucking city. I'd be exhausted. Ain't that interesting? The record of Fate's Yin Scroll, huh? Yes, let's catch up these old men. I'm sure they haven't been doing anything gay while we're looking like making out in the school corridors or something. Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. I sent them to come. Here. Which is a very normal thing to say. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Don't say that. Eryo, stop making things sound weird. Anyway, let's show what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Oh yeah, some fucked up stuff. Yes! A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jonoichi used that to blackmail her? Yeah, it's a lot, I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. About Michio. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jonoichi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already? Ah, yes, ever since this morning. There's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. Mio definitely knows that Yako's possessed. She's got her spirit sense and all, she can tell. Okay. About the record of Fate's Yin Scroll. So if we get this record of Fate's Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seiman Tsuchi Mikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Are we writing this down? Remember that, it'll be on the test. Right, I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? And shouldn't we be more concerned about the murderer? Because the murders are gonna happen before the Rite of Resurrection. And the record of Fate's Yin Scroll only stops the Rite of Resurrection, not the murders. It's possible the descendants of Seiman have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. About Western black magic. That reminds me, Mio, was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nejima really just an imitation? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange, I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio, no one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. What? So, what's your opinion on it, as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their... Is it grimoire or grimoire? Is that different? Did I say that different? Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because it purposely required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Them knowing she knows when she said nothing, sus? I mean, yeah, but maybe she's like just into it. Because she's into a cult anyway. Also, these cops are like, they're good people, even though they're cops. They're like good people. You know, because they're gay. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? Grimoire rhymes with noir. Noir. Grimoire. Okay, like film noir. Grimoire. Fucking French people. Don't worry, have some confidence. I'm afraid. Thanks, I guess. That's so cute! This is so cute! If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. You and me, man. About the mastermind. Oh, right, about the mastermind. I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hyaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about the Iwai person. Just what I said. Noir? It's noir, right? That's what I said. Noir? Grimoire? 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 Ah! Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She had money too, but also matched Hideki Araishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers. A classic setting! That's what I said. Only one could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Noir? Noir? Hold on. Let me open up Google. Hold on. How to pronounce noir? Yeah, come on. It's loading.
So make sure to stay tuned. So how do you say this word?
Why are you so quiet?
Noir. Noir. This means black.
I can't hear. That is so quiet.
Noir.
Are we hearing that? Cause I'm not.
Noir.
Noir. Noir. That's what I said, right? You thought it was noir instead of noir. Oh, how to pronounce grimoire? Grimoire, says Google. British, what about American? Grimoire.
Grimoire. Grimoire.
Hold on. Game, shut up for a second. Let me boost the Chrome audio.
Grimoire.
Grimoire. That's American. And British?
Grimoire.
Grimoire. Grimoire. Grimoire. Grimoire.
Grimoire.
Grimoire. Would argue there is a difference between moire and moire. There is. I'm just gonna come to terms with the fact that I will never pronounce it right. And we'll just have to be satisfied with that. You took French in school? Oh wow, BZ took French in school. I almost said Ola. What? Bonjour. The je ne sais quoi. Croissant. Baguette. About Michio. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Zakazaki. What, me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to me. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks, I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Well? Yes. There are soul dregs inside after all. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything. I swear, you have to believe me. It's 'cause you're Michio. It's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But there's no mistake that Jonoichi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. The one who committed that act is the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. How do the cops know that? Mio makes sense because she's like a medium, but how do the cops know that? Huh? What? What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michio's ghost. What? Probably happened when you were offering flowers inside of the incident. When she passed out! Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way! You mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts, and it'd do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with. And because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe that she was you as well. How would you kill people? Without knowing? As the ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness, memories as Michio Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if you don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no! When you mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you will never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which to you. What? That's so scary! You mean I won't be myself anymore? Oh, but if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad? Oh, I don't know. What should I do? But it was actually Michio who used the curse while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. It's complicated. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... I was the one who killed them. Well... Your body? I mean, duh. I cursed them both. I cursed them both. Yaku, no, you were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong! I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the Kirsten with me, and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako, because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence and treat those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. Ha! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michio. Ha! Ha! Ah! That's why I killed them. Yako! Yay! It's Michio when she was alive. There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What is up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. Feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, we are in her brain. Oh, come on. You're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Anyway, I'm actually here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. What? What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. None of us deserve to live in this world. What? Girl, what you on about? Girl? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait! Her ghost has moved on to the afterlife. Can we ask who hit you with the card? Huh? You're awake. Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but you need to hear what Michio Shiraishi has to say. Now. Right. And so, after considering what to do, is it true? It is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summon her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Do you need to summon her ghost when she's already right there in Yako's body? Oh, I understand. So you thought to use the spirit board again? The Luigi board? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really? You think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then? Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Get the cops in on it too. Have them also do the Luigi board. That would be fun. Are you ready? Ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10 yen coin. Beep. Right, like this. Good. Now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Luigi board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Luigi board, please visit us. Please tell us if you are there. Oh. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Deku, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michio Shiraishi? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? Oh my god, my bestie! She's right here! Ah, it said yes! Don't be so sure, some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking it a question only Michio would know the answer to? Question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, how much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? $4,910 490 yen. That's right! Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nijima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay, and what about who hit her with a car? Where is Fumichika Nijima's hideout? The location of Fumichika blah blah. Oh. Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. Oh. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. Oh, you're not gonna make her spell it out for us? It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Ario, get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. Off he goes. I just hope the information is accurate.
Tough_Lux resubscribed for 20 months. Hey gang, have we gotten our sights on any paranormal yet?
We've got so many paranormal on our sites. Hi Lex, thank you for the sub. That's so long. Thank you. How are you? Seen any paranormas? Because we have. We're doing a Luigi board right now. In fact, very paranormal. I know it is. Where is the talisman? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. You're good, just working, no paranormal around there. Damn, even though you're cryptid? Do you know where the talisman that you had is? She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? So she did carry it with her. Oh, that's your everyday, so it's pretty Norma to me. That makes sense. Only Norma thinks where you are. Unlike in this game, where there's so many paranormal things. I'll set my sights on those. I'll set my sights on your Norma things too. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Huh? She had it with her. I really like this paper-thin 10-yen coin. It's really funny to me. But there was something resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. Yeah, I will! So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. But who would do that? The guy who hit her, who's, what's his, Yutaro, glasses guy. Does it mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did? The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Shall we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run. It was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special? Ario mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car. Then, shall we try asking? I'll try. Who was responsible for the hit and run? And what's his name? Yutaro, aka the guy with the glasses who's stupid and kinda hot. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know who was behind the hit and run? Oh my goodness. She says she knows. That's a relief. If she hadn't known? Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh, so that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Who was the one who ran you over? Maybe she doesn't know a fucking name. I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Oh. Namigaki! That's the motherfucker! Ha 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 ha! I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm so smart. I cracked this case wide open. Yippee! Yahoo! Namigaki? Huh. Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? Ah, I see. So that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? To think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What the hell is he planning without his curse stone? Said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Uh-oh. Yako. Don't get mad now. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. I thought she was gonna be like, I don't want to. No. Say goodbye, aw. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know? I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Jonoichi. I'm so sorry. Must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Aww. Friendship. Oh. Friendship! You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Oh no, she's crying! How could you do this to her? Sorry. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. Let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. Ugh, what was she thinking? Seriously, I mean seriously. And am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. Of course I'd help you kill multiple people, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. She wiped her tears really fast. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's procession or something. Yeah, get her ass! She's the real fool's procession, not that stupid curse. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Speed crier. Speedrun crying, 0%. 0%? Any percent. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait! She said no. Look, the coin. It moved to no all on its own. No to what? You're right. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yaku, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? What about the guy who hit her car? Oh! Please, don't forget me. I'll never forget you. You're my best friend. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see. Then, Michio, if you can hear my voice, let your feeling that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows me? I can't do anything. I can't move it. Is there a do something so she knows I won't forget button? I can't move the screen around. Can't click anywhere. I can't drag the coin. Nope. No, keyboard doesn't do anything. Hey, what I do? How do I not forget? Enter, space. Click, 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 right click, mouse wheel. Scroll. The, no, seriously, what do you want from me? I can't click on anything. See, I can't click on anything. Draw a circle. Let me consult my mind palace real quick. I'm consulting my mind palace. Hold on. Oh. Ugh. Thank you. Oh, cause I saved, you fucking idiot! Ow! Duh! I'm fucking stupid, yo. Thank you. So, I don't really want you to punch me. So, live a long life, okay? I'll see you later. Our friendship. Friendship. Wow, that's it, huh? Shall we go talk to him now? Or later? Next time? I think I'll wait till next time because I really have to pee. That's basically it. I really have to pee. So, teehee, that's it. All right. Well, all done here. Wonder if anybody's live that I could raid. It'll take forever to check though. Let's raid Sean. Why not? I always raid Sean, but that's because he's always live. So. Wow, an ad for ice cream. I want ice cream. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hehe. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Wow, the frames. I'll be live again on Monday. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll figure it out, right? Right? We'll figure it out. As always, you can follow me on my Twitter, where I will be tweeting the day of when I'll be streaming and when. You can follow me on my Tumblr, as super-user. I'm trying to be better about posting when I stream on there. I'm trying. Give me a break. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Maybe more Paranormasight. Who knows? Either way, thank you for watching. Oh yeah, I gotta type in the fucking raid. Thank you for watching. Breaks me? Huh? What do you mean, huh? What do you mean breaks me? You can, but like, not in public. Anyways, have a nice weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys on Monday. Hope you have fun. You said to give me a break. Oh. Well, you can break me. Yeah. See you guys on Monday. Hope you have a nice weekend. I hope you have fun. You eat some good food. I'm gonna have D&D tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to because I get to play a new character. Hehe. Go say hi to Sean. Drop some beans in his chat if you've got him. I see you guys around. Thank you for watching.